Hail and well met, guys. It's me, Andrew, and we are going to continue playing, well, I am going to continue playing Doki Doki Literature Club. And I believe this is part 3. So, let's go ahead and get started as I drink my tea. Quite thirsty. I also have new cookies here that I will be eating. They taste good. Nice. Hello, Raider. Raider is my dog. Alright. The last stuff that happened was we officially, well, I officially joined the literature club, the Doki Doki Literature Club. There were cat cupcakes, not cookies. And now we have to go home and by we I mean the literature club, have to go home and write poetry. Also, we're walking home with Sayori. But I don't like her. She's not my waifu. Alright. With that, the two of us depart the clubroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. ... Perhaps we will choose Monika. Yes, perhaps. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright, boys. Oh. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. I really want to impress Monika, so I'm going to have to go with... special? That's not Monika. Is there no choice for Monika here? Does it matter if I click anything? Does it make them jump, or what? Special... beauty. No, go away, Sayori. I don't want you. Let's go with boop. Blankets. What? Come on now. This is getting ridiculous. I feel like if I choose massacre, they'll go with Yuri, because she seems like a disaster. I'm going to go with Valentine. Get out of here. Natsuki. Together. Serious. See. I'm going to choose Bunny here, although ambience. Ambience. I'm going to go with Bunny. And... puppy. I like puppies. Puppies are pretty good. I will... oh, anime. I don't want Natsuki, I want Monika. I will know... socks. Dwarves like socks, so we'll go with that one. And... philosophy? Yeah. Go with games, I guess. These cookies are actually really good. They're nice and soft and chewy. I guess we'll choose Universe here. Crimson. Wow. I feel like that's going to be her. Fireworks is definitely going to be Natsuki. Or Sayori. I'm gonna say Sayori. I was right. Lazy, judgment, incapable, wonderful, calm. I'm going to go with wonderful. Intellectual? Who knew? Family. Sayori, of course. She wants to have my little anime children, obviously. Well, they're all quite jumpy, I'd say. Let's go with Holiday. Are you serious? It's Sayori. What does Natsuki want? I don't care anymore, honestly. Ribbon, that's gonna be Natsuki. I knew it. Oh, climax. Anime. Oh god. Going to go with Mouse. Yep, Natsuki. Who knew? Who knew? Hi again, Andrew. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Andrew. Bye, Leica. Whatever. My other dog, Leica. Thanks for keeping your promise, Andrew. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out, or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Andrew always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. That's right. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Do you guys know when you have to yawn, but your throat won't let you yawn, and so it just gets stuck, and it feels terrible, and you really want to yawn? Finally. But you couldn't? It's crazy. Why do our bodies do that? Or maybe it's just me. I don't know. I've never asked anyone before. Doesn't matter, because apparently we helped Sayori with things like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? He. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Calm down. How come you and Andrew can become good friends too? You, as Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Whoa, wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy, no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Alright, here we go. Is it going to be real literature? Or is it going to be made-up literature? Or is it going to be manga? I am honestly ready to see this. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Readings for nerds, so no, but I do hope it's Bartleby the Scrivener. And we could, discuss it, if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her, in case she needs a hand. M'lady? You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Ah, sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. I think the person with the manga collection kept here in the teacher's room would be the person to talk about manga with. But that's just me. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Buy Raider? Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. A little bit of meme OCD here. As we all know, OCD is where you like things that are neat and tidy. In the meme world. Could be autism. Everyone knows autism is where you do things. I know that feel. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Speaking of memes, I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Andrew. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Okay. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you why. Exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Ooh-ah. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Eh? Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Exclamation point. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Scooches. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. I feel like this is foreshadowing. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. This is pretty meta. This is meta right here. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. I wonder if there are any parts touching. Wink. Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hee. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, Natsuki gives me a little shove. That's assault. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. At your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well... Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? Now we're asking the real questions, boys. Speaking of baking, I will eat the cookie. That's just a coincidence. I feel like it's not, Natsuki. I feel like it's not. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Ah ha ha. Do you guys see her tooth? I don't know if you can see the mouse, but I'm hovering over her tooth. She looks like a vampire. Maybe that's her secret, but she's not in daylight. She does like counting things. Maybe she's a daywalker. Did she have to be invited to the literature club? I don't know. Does that only work for houses? Or is it anything? Need to read Dracula. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? ... We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. ... Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, that's so meta. That's so meta, guys. I'm not even joking, lads. That is so meta. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. Getting into some swinging, perhaps later? A commentary on swinging with your partner? I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? ... Question mark. You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know, because I don't have things I'm interested in, or friends. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Her manga is her friend. Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Ah, sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up with them. Bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Erg. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. Feels bad, man. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. This is too mad, guys. I'm gonna have to go stare in the mirror for about an hour, have my day ruined. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. The beatings. The beatings would start. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Dash. ... This is Morse code. So? Aha ha. Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. Ah ha ha ha. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her, since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I don't know how to say that. I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? ... Oh, come on. Actually, this has been long enough for right now, so we will get to the poem next time, which may be Sunday or Tuesday. Next Tuesday, that is, as I'm going to try to keep to a schedule. That way, it could be Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. It's pretty good, I'd say. You know, all 5 of my viewers, my loyal 5 viewers, who I know are also my friends. Thanks, lads, for not watching all of this and giving me the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. But, yes, thank you for watching, and goodbye.